a screen protector on the front. A little while after I got this phone, I dropped down a gravel path while taking pictures, and it totally survived. The only real damage here is on the screen protector, as you can see, and it looks incredibly sad. While the design of this phone is still good, it is starting to look a bit dated compared to the rest of the wave of bezel-less phones that have just recently hit the market. So if you just need that bezel-free, futuristic, brand new look, this phone definitely won't deliver. Just check out some of those bezels. I still love the speaker system on the 7 Plus, and I wish more phones actually had this overall system because it just really sounds great for a phone. Compared to the pretty terrible single speaker on the Galaxy S8, this phone is just on a whole nother level. One thing that I find to be very interesting is the fingerprint scanner. It's actually much better than last year's fingerprint scanner, even though it's not really even a button anymore, it's a virtual button. With previous iPhones to the 7 and 7 Plus, I had to rescan my fingers in every few months, which was definitely quite annoying, but here I haven't scanned them in again since I actually got the phone. And that disastrous and really scary removal of the headphone jack for many people wasn't actually that bad for me. Whether it be using my Apple AirPods or Jabra Elite Sport earbuds for various activities, I rarely ever use wired headphones with my iPhone anymore, and it just kind of feels like the future. In terms of speed and overall day-to-day performance, I haven't been more happy with this iPhone. It still feels like how I got it on the first day when I got it, almost 10 months later. Well, that's kind of a lie, because it actually feels faster than when I first got it, because of that legendary, amazing iOS 10.3 update with Apple's new file system. This update was incredible for speed, and performance now is still fantastic. iOS 11 may slow down in the future when it's released in the fall, but for now, iOS 10 is still very fast. Also, in terms of usage, battery life is decent, and I use my phone very heavily, and after many months, it lasts about a little under a full day of usage, while it used to last about a day and a half to 2 days if I was lucky. I charge it pretty much every night now, and I guess that's fine, but I wish there was some sort of fast charging feature, and hopefully it's at least available on the next iPhone. And the last thing I want to talk about is the dual 12-megapixel camera system on the back. And all this time later, I still think it's one of the best overall camera experiences on any phone today. This camera is always on me. I use it to capture pretty much everything from the boring to the exciting, and it does a really amazing job. Pictures have a lot of accuracy, detail, and just the ease of use is unbeatable, and the quality is very consistent. The zoom lens feature is awesome for zooming in on shots, but I wish it had some sort of optical stabilization and a bit of a brighter aperture for those indoor and concert photos. Portrait mode is great too, but you have to know when to use it, or otherwise you're going to get some pretty weak results. 4K video here is seriously still good. I think out of the majority of phones I've tested, even from this year, it has the best overall package for video. Okay, so should you still buy the iPhone 7 Plus almost a full year later, well, 10 months later, but close to a full year? Well, in my opinion, it's still really a good overall phone. The performance is great, the design is getting a bit stale overall, it's been the same design for 3 years, the cameras are still awesome, the battery life has dipped a little bit in overall performance after about a full year, but besides all that kind of stuff,